Hi friends, how are you all? A very common question which I'm asked very often by most of my students is, ma'am, how can we really become fluent in English? We know how to speak in English, we know things about English grammar, but then how can we gain fluency in English? That is a very common question and a very common area of concern for students and for English learners today. So friends, this is a very short video where quickly I will talk about how you can gain fluency in English and how you can speak effectively and confidently in English. So friends, stay with me till the end. It's a short video. Do subscribe to this channel and share this video. All right, friends, how you can gain fluency? So my advice or my suggestion is that just follow the 4 basic communication skills that are there. That is, try to acquire the 4 basic communication skills. You will not be able to acquire them overnight. Friends, nothing happens overnight. Say if you're a YouTuber, if you're making videos on YouTube, do you think you will grow overnight? No. Everything requires you to be consistent. You need to be consistent. You need to be patient. So similarly, if you want to learn English, you need to be consistent in your efforts and you need to be patient. You need to be disciplined as well. Then you will definitely be able to learn. So try to develop these 4 basic communication skills. What are the 4 basic communication skills? Yes, friends? All right. They are LSRW. L is listening, S is speaking, R is reading, and W is writing. These are the 4 basic communication skills and they are in a certain order actually. So first you develop the skill of listening. You might think listening, okay, what kind of skill is that? We are listening, people are talking, we are listening. What's so great about that? No, friends. There's a difference between listening and hearing. Hearing is when people are talking, say in English, maybe you are watching some news on the television and you are hearing that. If you are paying attention to what is being said on the television, then you are listening to it. Otherwise, maybe you are there, the news is on, and maybe you are with your mobile phone, you're surfing something on the internet, or maybe you're having a cup of tea, and the news is going on. I know what is going on, and you may think like that. That is not listening. So when you really pay attention to what is being said on the television, how they are talking, what kind of accent, intonation, when you pay attention to these features, to these details, that is called listening. That is why if you find somebody on YouTube who speaks in English well, you could come to my channel also, friends, if you want. Definitely, I've done masters in English, I've taught English for so many years now. So it's very important for you to listen to people who are talking in English. It could be anybody, you may like anyone, even on YouTube. So listen to them is listening, paying attention to what they are saying. That's very important. Then you get clarity about pronunciation also, how words need to be pronounced properly. So friends, it's very important. Yes, please remember. So listening. When you're listening, you need to pay attention. That is also a sort of meditation actually. When you do any work with full concentration, it becomes a sort of meditation. So listening is also an art. So listen to people who are talking in English on social media, YouTube, on television. Do that, very important. You can also listen to native speakers of English, yeah. Next, speaking. You have to learn how to, you have to try how to speak. That is, you think, oh my, if I speak in English, people will make fun of me, they will laugh at me. Friends, do not have such a mindset. Let them laugh. What's the big deal? Tomorrow when you will become someone who you become a good speaker, then they won't be able to laugh at you anymore, and they will feel ashamed of what they had done. So it's okay, let them laugh. Don't be bothered. You have to speak. That is very important. If you want to learn how to swim, you have to jump into the water. You can't say, oh yeah, I know the technique, this is how it is done, but I will not go into the water. Can you ever learn swimming like that? You can't. Similarly, if you want to learn how to speak, you have to speak. And initially, when you speak, when you try to speak, you will make mistakes, which is so human, which is so natural. Mistakes are milestones. Mistakes are, so important. If you don't make mistakes, you will not learn anything in life. Supposing somebody is not making any mistakes, that means that person is not trying anything actually. The person is not making any efforts. When you are making efforts, you will make mistakes. So welcome all mistakes. You make mistakes, but you have to learn from your mistakes. So you speak. You speak. If you can find somebody with whom you can talk in English, that will be the best thing. Because if you go wrong somewhere, the other person will be able to correct you also. That is why find somebody with whom you can talk to in English. Yes? So speaking over the telephone, why not? Over a Zoom call, on the laptop, or you can make any sort of video conferencing, audio conferencing, or you can also, there can be a conversation, face-to-face conversation. It could be any sort of way in which you can have a conversation. Otherwise, you can talk to yourself. Why not? Talk to yourself. I do that. I have done that a lot actually. When I used to think, how I used to do that. Supposing I need to make a plan, that tomorrow I'm going there. Tomorrow that is my priority. I have to do this, I have to do that. And then I'll come back home. I have to sort this out. So I talk to myself. Now I have a plan, I have a schedule for the next day. Now my mother, she might not be interested in knowing about my plan because she has other things to do. So we also have to understand that everyone needs their space. You talk to yourself, it's okay. So if there's nobody else to talk to yourself. So speaking, listening, speaking, reading, friends, read. Please, I always keep telling you, read. Every day read something. Read at least for 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day. And you will see eventually your reading speed also will get enhanced. So please read something from the newspaper, some article from the newspaper, read some fiction, whatever you want to. Please read something, friends. Read something in English, definitely, because you want to learn English. Some good English newspaper like the Hindu you can follow, or any other, if you're a beginner, you can also read the Times of India. Any English newspaper, read that. Yes, friends? And read a particular article from that newspaper. Read one article. If you have time, read 2 articles. And as you read, you will come across certain words which are unfamiliar. Don't stop. Don't let the flow break. You continue reading. Continue with your reading process. You finish the article. Certain words will strike as being unfamiliar, definitely. You take a note of at least 3 words, 3 to 5 words, not all the words. Take that, okay, I have to at least take down 3 to 5 words. Take them down. And then later on, find the meanings. Look up the words in the dictionary, or you can search on Google. Find their meanings. Also find out how those words need to be used in a sentence. And then slowly try to use them. So reading on a daily basis, and that is why, friends, I keep telling that my students also, that at least try to learn 1 or 2 new words every day. Suppose you came across 3, 4, uncommon words while reading, you take them down. But make sure you keep a notebook or a diary just note them down. But you have to learn the meanings. You have to understand, okay, this word means this, and this is how I'm going to use it in a sentence. So in that way, at least try to learn 2 words in a day. If not 2, then at least 1 word in a day. Then also in a month, you will be able to learn 30 new words, 30. And in 2 months, 60 new words. Not bad. So friends, what I mean to say is that you have to be regular, you have to be consistent. Then you will definitely pick up the language. Alright, now the last one is writing. But then this is again optional, because alright, writing is, you could have a small diary where you could write about what happened during the day. If something unusual happened on a certain day, you may feel like noting that down. And today people have their own blogs. Yes, and blogger.com or blogspot.com is free. It's a free blogging platform on Google. So you can just start your blog there. It's free of cost. So that is just so that I know of so many students who have their own blogs on blogger.com, because it's free. It's a free platform. It's a free web platform. So you write about your experience, and you share some experience which you had, some unusual event of your life, or even you can talk about your day-to-day events. Why not? So either you put them down in a diary, or you can start your own blog, which is free of cost. That is, start your blog for free on blogger.com or blogspot.com. Alright, that also you can do. So writing something, so if you are interested in writing, but that is optional, that is up to you. But yes friends, at least try to note down the difficult words in some notebook. That much you have to do. Because friends, when you write down something, your memory retains that in a better way. When you write down, you don't forget. So at least, say if you don't want to write a diary entry, it's okay. But at least those words, new words that you have learned on a certain day, say you have learned 2 words on a particular day, write down those 2 words, write their meanings beside them, and also write 1 sentence, at least 1 sentence in which that particular word has been used. Write down that sentence also. Friends, do all these things, and believe me, you will pick up the language, you will learn English, and you will be able to become a fluent speaker in the near future. So you'll be able to speak effectively, confidently. On this channel, I have series, grammar series. So where I talk about various topics, interesting topics on English grammar. Those topics are so important when you know, and they are so simple also, very easy if you understand. Just follow my videos, and then friends, you will see you'll be able to use those grammatical concepts. If you understand those grammatical concepts, you can use them in your conversation. Those grammatical structures are grammatical units or components which I'm discussing, so you can use to create your constructions while talking, while communicating in English. Because friends, after all, grammar is the foundation of any language. Can you have a language without grammar? Not really. So grammar is the foundation. But I'm not saying that you have to be obsessed with grammar. Oh my God, I have to be very perfect about grammar. It's okay to make a few mistakes here and there, definitely, because this is, if you are a new learner, it's okay. Grammar should not stop you from trying to speak English. You should speak. Don't be obsessed with grammar. It's okay. But if you follow those small videos on English grammar also, then you'll be able to speak even more confidently. When you know what compound nouns are, you'll be able to use, compound nouns, they're so simple. You can use them in your conversation. When you know what are abstract nouns, yes, okay, abstract nouns, okay, I need to use them in this way. Why not? I will use them. So friends, that is why when you know grammar to some extent, your foundation becomes strong. And also, supposing you're following videos on English grammar also, that is also enabling you to learn new words, because when you're following a particular video on spoken English or English grammar, so in the course of listening to the video, while you're listening or while you're watching the video, you will definitely come across certain words which are new, or you will be able to know how certain words can be used in a different way. So the more you expose yourself to English, the more you will learn, fast. I mean, the more you expose yourself, the faster you will learn. Yes, so you will learn very fast. So that is why exposure. What is important? Exposure to English is important. That is why try to develop all these 4 basic communication skills in English: listening, speaking, reading, and if possible also writing. So develop these basic communication skills, friends, and then you will see you will be able to improve your English. But do these things, all these practices: listening practice, reading practice, writing and speaking, all these things you need to do on a regular basis. Every day you need to expose yourself to this language. It's a foreign language. If you have to learn this foreign language, you have to expose yourself to this language. That is the only way out, friends. So friends, that's all for today. See you next time with some interesting topic on English grammar. Till then, take care. Bye.